Yeah, the difference is the Knights a little bit further out of the tank than the Blizzard were coming in on this one. Oh man, apparently I didn't fire your microphone. That's awkward. Man, Stream Deck really, really having it out for me today. It's one of those times when, I push the button and it hasn't messed up this whole time. And then it messes up. But you know what? I will tell you, the Elgato Stream Deck has been a life-saving tool for making this production work properly. Except when it doesn't work!
Feels bad. Anyway, as I was saying, Foxes need a 3-2. It's pretty simple and straightforward after that. It's the 2-3 series tonight. Curtis and Anima J with you. We are just about to get set for Rocket League, but it's about the same scenarios we had last time. Foxes, though, they just have a chance at the division title, if I'm right, correct?
That's correct, and they cannot get a wildcard spot. It is a matter of win 3, then win the tiebreaker on the Wolves, or win 4 or 5, win outright. But either way, the Wolves are Blizzard fans right now. That is their only route in if they manage to make up enough ground here.
Well, we are underway. 5 minutes on the clock, and we have contact on the first of a set of 5. Blizzard going to try to strike first. This will be a return to sender. It is Mbizzle for the Blizzard and Sean. This will be a chance for Sean. He's up off the wheels and nearly found the net. Mbizzle's going to try to force the issue, but it will be ricocheted out to the sidewall, and the Foxes can move back the other way. This will drop around the corner. Sean loses control. That's towards the net. That's a big problem, but the Foxes do take advantage. It's a 1-0 lead.
Oof. Sean puts that one into the clearing path of Fuego there, and as it bounces on net, neither Blizzard player actually able to get contact on that one. It just rolls right over the line, and that feels bad, man, as the Blizzard now have to play from behind.
Pardon me, didn't give you lineups. Goose and Fuego for the Foxes, Sean and Mbizzle for the Blizzard. As we get going with a goal on the board, Foxes up 1. They're going to try to add a second one to it. It'll be Fuego. Touched deep into the Blizzard corner. Back to the midfield line. Good contact. Mbizzle does take it away for the moment. Sean needs a good clear, and will find one. Big play by the Blizzard. This one might set up an opportunity. Up, getting the angle off the post. Rebound, and that is a missed opportunity for the Blizzard. And the Wolves also in chat. Really, really wishing they could have that one back. Still a chance, and finally they make up for it. Mbizzle ties the game.
Man, I actually thought that the Wolves were going to get away with one here, but Fuego getting the block here just gets dunked in the next week by Mbizzle. Goes over the line anyway. But the Blizzard back on level terms here. They've caught the Foxes napping a little bit. We'll see if they can keep that up.
Back to the sidewall. Up is Fuego. Fuego puts that into the middle. Big mistake. Shot on net. Big stop. That was close. Going around the corner. Fuego gets one off of the corner wall. Drops it back to the midfield line. This is an opportunity. Shot on net. Scores. It's Fuego making it a 2-1 lead again.
And Fox is really good getting this under control here. Fuego just a little touch to bait out Sean. Gets that challenge over top of them. That's a big one. The Blizzard really needing to keep this momentum going forward. And they just don't find it here as the transition at midfield doesn't work out for them.
Still a ton of time left, though. Blizzard still have way long in this game to try to figure some things out. That'll be one that's sent deep into Fox's territory. Up the corner wall. Touch off the ceiling, straight down, nearly there. Not quite able to finish the job with 3:06 to go. Big demo. Foxes can move it back on a 2v1. Taking control is El Fuego, but a nice job as the Blizzard take it away and set it again deep into the Foxes territory. Into the Blizzard end. Coming around the corner. And Mbizzle. Keeping it with him. That's a drop, looking middle of the box, but not able to find it. Really good touch. Goose will try to give chase. It'll be taken away from him. Sean on the attack, puts it right down. And that's going to be an opportunity for the Foxes the other way. It's El Fuego, who gets it up in around 1, but not 2, as they give up possession again. Off the back, that's a chance. Fox's far side, and they miss the chance. That is one that I believe that was Fuego who wants that one back.
It was actually Goose on that shot. Yep. Fuego doing a great job with the dunk to set that up. Just kind of rolled it into position for Goose to take a shot at, and he pulled it big time wide. That's something we've seen out of the Foxes when Goose has been playing. Fuego very active around the pitch. Goose just a little bit of a half step out of sync, and that's a little bit of an off play from the Foxes there. They'll need to sort that out, especially if they make their way into the playoffs.
Minute 47 to go and a 2-1 advantage for the Foxes. This is a chance going right at the net. Blizzard need a goal for the Wolves' sake. Shot on net and a big stop, keeping it away from the goal line. At the halfway. Playing this top of the box. Good flick. That might be a 1v2 situation that works out, but a great save. Sean comes across and removes that from play. They may be able to retaliate the other way. This is going to drop somewhere in frame, right in front, but a good clear defensively off the back wall is going to take care of business for the Foxes. Dropping it near the goal line, in front, and a big stop again from Sean. Sean with 2 saves in this game, probably should have 3 or 4, but indeed he's been the defensive prowess for this Blizzard team as Fuego comes up and makes a huge stop.
That one was actually drifting over the line, really awkwardly positioned. Fuego had to be careful with that one to keep it away. But now he's out of boost. In transition, Sean has a wide open net. Goes off Goose and in the Blizzard tie it up.
Sean is stepping up in a big way. Has it off the sidewall. He plays Fuego into a really bad spot and draws the defender back across the midfield line, able to put it up and around him. Huge goal for the Blizzard and for the Wolves as it's now tied. Face off, gets it off the sidewall. Right wing side, getting it away. Sean looking to give the Blizzard the lead. Might be able to. That's going to pop into frame, but it might be an overextension. Foxes have a chance here, putting it deep, but putting it well inaccurate towards that net. Fox is still trying to make things hard, but it will go back across the halfway line where the Blizzard could possibly set up an attack. Into the corner. Big bounce. Putting it up in the air. That's a chance. In front. OT. In game 1, Blizzard playing their hearts out just like the Knights did last game, and they may be on the verge of a first game upset in a set of 5.
Boy, this feels familiar, doesn't it? This feels very much like the scenario we played out in the last series, except for the fact that the Knights came out absolutely swinging, and it was a team that needed the wins, and the Pirates who had to come back. Now it's the other way around. The Blizzard actually forcing OT, looking to play spoiler. That was close. I'm not quite able to get to it on the back end. Fuego puts that in his own corner. Rotating all the way back and getting the touch, and the challenge is Goose, sending it into the Blizzard end. Fuego forcing the issue. Tapped into frame, far side, and a great defensive touch as Sean comes in and removes that from the top of the box as the Blizzard might set up an attack. 48 seconds in big demo. Fuego is there. Going to try to put this into the middle. Carries it out to the top of the box, but not able to find his teammate. Goose has to travel backwards to get to it. That may set up a chance in front. Still an opportunity for the Foxes, but now it's an attack the other way. The flick above one, and a good touch is going to remove this. Blizzard still there, making things hard. Right in front, scores! Big goal for Sean, who has been the MVP of Game 1. It's 3-2. Massive upset here in Game 1 as the Foxes get hemmed in their own end. Goose drops so far back in. Fuego coming across. They both come out same time, and Sean splits the D. The Blizzard will take Game 1.
Yeah, and like you said, looking very, very familiar. Blizzard, the team that's not supposed to win the series, takes Game 1. Foxes need to fix some issues, but they played a fairly good game. 4 saves that the Blizzard had to, or forced Fuego to make. They owned the shot count. The Foxes just having a hard time putting the ball at the net, with the Blizzard being as aggressive as they are on the defensive end.
A lot of that just came down to Fuego. After he makes that first touch, Goose just not quite positioned to come up and make the challenge, make that shot happen. And that's something they're really going to have to adjust. Get that pressure in, really force the Blizzard back into their own end, trying to use up that boost and win those corners offensively.
No mulligans. This is the series that you guys have been waiting for. Foxes control their destiny at this point. They just got to win. Fuego is going to score after some help from an own goal. It's a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, put this ball into an awkward spot. All he really had to do. It's up high. You see Sean already up there trying to get back on this one. Doesn't get it timed right. Ends up getting on the outside of his car back towards his own net. Not where he needed to hit that ball.
12 seconds in, and already the Foxes are up 1. That's a big, big goal. Trying to keep it towards that net. That's going to find its way home again after it hit 3 different players. It's a 2-0 lead.
Dead ball situation here, and Bizzle actually just gets pulled a little bit outside, and Goose, while he gets bumped from his teammate Fuego in the backfield, kind of just skims the roof and throws off shot. That one was interesting, but you know what? Won't matter. The Foxes now up really early here.
Well, you and I have seen bigger leads than this evaporate in seconds, so don't count them out just yet. Talking about the Blizzard. This will be in the air. This is a possible big one. It's off the crossbar. In front, Blizzard need a clear in the worst way, and they will get one. And they'll try to return sender back the other way this attack. We are 40 seconds in only. Things getting a little bit hairy for the Foxes. Touch back top of the box, finding the shot. That's far side, and it is a save. And Bizzle has to come across to make that one happen as we play a minute in. Up off the back wall. Chance, Blizzard, far side. Not going to get it. Sean, close but no cigar with 3:52 to go.
Yeah, just couldn't quite find that angle. Really wanted to cut that one near post. Got on the wrong side of the car, put it outside with Fuego in a bad situation. Now it's a big overcommit. Foxes have a chance to run this back. Goose is going to go into the corner, but I think the opportunity's gone as the Blizzards finally close down their lines.
Yeah, good ball pursuit by the Blizzard, able to get in their position, make sure the Foxes did not have an open shot on net. But now they got to play defense again. 3:25 to go. This will wrap around the corner. Back to the halfway. This will be up the ramp. That's going to bounce in the worst way. Chance in front, and the Foxes do indeed get it gone as this will squeak back over the midfield line. 3 minutes left in a 2-0 contest. The Chance is going to be in front, but not able to find it on the end. Blizzard still trying to make something happen. This will be top of the box for the Foxes, though. Shot is in for Fuego with 3-0 lead with 2:53 to go.
You can see him Bizzle in the net there, just kind of sideways to that ball. He can't turn in time as Fuego puts the shot just behind him. Really difficult, but had to be pointing out already to be able to make that save. It's the ball just never leaving the Blizzard end on that sequence.
3-0 lead. Foxes doing what they need to do. Off the corner. Bouncing near side, and that is touched wide of the net. Fuego. Into the Blizzard corner, has the angle towards the empty net. Big stop initially. Still at a chance in front, and Goose is going to put that one home as he has his second goal of the game. It is a 4-0 lead.
Yeah, Sean, after getting completely eviscerated by Fuego in the corner there, just never managed to get back in time, and Bizzle drafted into that save, just could not get it anywhere further away, and Goose winning the foot race, able to put that one in. I think that might be game here, Curtis. The Blizzard are going to have to get a big fight back, and they just don't have control of the ball.
Yeah, it's hard to say at this point that the Blizzard have any chance in Game 2. The fact that they took Game 1 should be a definite boost to their morale. This will still be a chance in front, and the Foxes do miss on this. This will be Bizzle with a return, but he's not able to get to it in time, and they will turn back. Still there, 2 Blizzard players in the same spot. Back flip, that's the big problem. That'll go around that corner. Top of the box. Blizzard going to lose out on this. They keep losing the ball at the midfield line because of a really good attack by the Foxes, keeping the ball in deep and hemming the Blizzard in. Right wing side for the Blizzard. Shot on net because of the angle. It's going to be taken care of. Fox is still there. Chance bounces top of the box. That's a big clear, but needing a better one than that was Sean. 68 seconds to go in a 4-0 game as things start winding down. Fox is really putting their nose to the grindstone here and getting a huge win as they are ever closer, 2 games away from the playoffs in Season 6.
From a division title, no less, as Fuego will complete his hat trick with one more. And you get the sense that Fuego really came to life in this game after a really tough start to the series in Game 1 where he just wasn't quite on point. He's really come alive here, really started to pick up the play, and the Foxes are really, really, for the better as a result of it.
That is up the sidewall, 47 seconds to go. At the halfway line, Fox is looking for one more momentum goal, make it a 5-0 or make it a 6-0 lead if they can. Blizzard trying to take some semblance of something into the next game, but they've gotten absolutely destroyed in this game number 2, as the Foxes really taking them to task, getting back into the series. 17 left. Top of the box for the Foxes. That's a big takeaway. Off of the sidewall. Sean, dribble, looking to get one home, and that is not going to work. The Foxes going to walk in and get themselves a big 5-0 win and a 1-1 series tie, as that is going to be put them 2 wins short of their playoff division title.
And tale of 2 games on that one, Curtis. Just nothing but breakneck offense out of the Foxes on that. 13 shots on goal that they came up with for that second game, and the Blizzard just didn't quite have an answer for it. And you know, Sean, MVP of the first game, pretty much unanimous in your book and mine.
Yeah, absolutely.
Almost invisible this game. Just 2 shots and no other stats to speak of.
Yeah, that was rough. That was not necessarily the Sean that we had come accustomed to in game number 2 or game number 1, as he is going to try to turn things around in game number 3. 1-1 series.
I may have lost Curtis. It appears that Curtis's internet has just gone out, or his computer restarted. I'm not sure, but either way, it's the Blizzard coming out on offense here to start things out. A big demo by Embizzle should set up the goal, but Sean can't find the shot. Goose a little slow, will win the 50-50. That's a huge opportunity for the Blizzard that they just don't get to work out. Curtis telling me via mobile that his power just went out, so it looks like it's the Inanimate J solo cast that nobody wanted to get. No problem, though. We'll keep this carrying forward here. Ball still in the Foxes' end. They're going to have the runner. Goose is going to win that one against the Blizzard players. He'll get it upfield. Sean just can't do anything about it. And it's a 1-goal lead now for the Foxes here in Game 3. Just did well enough to get a bump right on Sean at the last possible second. Kept him flying away. And first blood will go to the Foxes here in an important Game 3. Ball in the Blizzard end after the kickoff. Sean touches this one out, not very well. Right to Fuego, looks for that first-time shot. Second chance off the post, and Fuego will carry his team up to a 2-goal lead. The clear from Sean, not getting far enough away. Forced Embizzle to come across to try and make the play happen. Couldn't get that challenge. Fuego with a double touch off the base of the post puts the lead up to 2 goals. All right, Blizzard needing some momentum here. Try to get this one upfield, but Fuego in a good position to pull it away. Upfield now again by Fuego. It's on net, and that is a quick 3 goals. The Foxes are done playing around after that Game 1 loss. They are putting the hammer down on the Blizzard right now. And this is a completely different Foxes team than what we saw in Game 1. Just absolutely devastatingly accurate right now with the shots. As Embizzle almost getting a great little double touch to get this one forward. Sean has a chance to cut this lead down to 2 goals. Goose can't get there in time. The Blizzard find one, and lots of time left on the board. Yeah, great little double touch from Mbizzle. Sean, good patience to pull that one down and in as the Foxes in full retreat. Couldn't do anything about it. Lead now down to 2. Big kickoff straight back into the Blizzard end, and Mbizzle's going to have to drop back into the net, try and deal with the one from his goal line. Won't get it far as Fuego comes in on a great 50. Goose a little late. Sean well positioned. Keeps that one out to midfield. Ball still in the Blizzard corner. Fuego, late play. Shot on. Big save by Sean. That was looking like it was going to roll in off the post. And the Blizzard keep it down to a 2-goal deficit. Bizzle now into the corner. Needs to get this one out in front. Will not get it there as Fuego at the base. Clears that one away. Sean back in there. Needs to win another 50. Loses out to Goose. Falling back is Mbizzle. He'll grab the boost. Should have plenty of time to get this back upfield. Wins the boost, gets the demo. Goose is down. Fuego, though, picking this one up. It's a great dribble. Has it in the corner. Nobody to pass to as Goose is on the respawn there. Will come across. Big chance for the Blizzard to clear it away as that was a loose ball. They don't get contact. Now they have to defend with more pressure. Sean upfield has Fuego backwards here. Needs to press this one down, but Fuego with a great little turn. Had the timing all off for Sean. He'll go over top of Mbizzle, bro. That is a great solo effort from the Foxes captain, and he cuts the lead back up to 4-1. Masterful control of the ball. Able to get that one down on the clear, turned, and then flicked. And that is a massive goal out of the Foxes right now as the Blizzard were looking like they'd started to come back into it. Just couldn't quite get there. Blizzard now forced backwards into their own end. Fuego's going to chase this one down. No pressure on the ball at midfield either from the Blizzard. They just retreated, opting for boost. Goose in front of his own net. Nobody there to take advantage of it as Sean's in late. Grabs the boost in the corner. Starting that boost starve now. The Foxes, you can see them falling back. They don't really have a way to get this clear. Fuego will actually use Goose to get that one up to midfield. Catches Sean off. Here's the opportunity if the Foxes go by. Goose looking for the line. And Mbizzle, bro, will keep that one away. Fuego into the corner now. No pressure from Goose. Went back to midfield. Up by Mbizzle. One touch is all he's going to get as Fuego makes a great little bump to clear that one player actually upfield. Weak clear from Sean. Low shot by Fuego. Off the post harmlessly. Blizzard getting stuck in their own corner here. They need to be careful with this as Sean gets it under control. Almost up over top of Fuego. He gets a little bit of a tip to slow it down, but not enough to keep control here. Out of boost. Blizzard have a chance. Looking for the tee shot. Can't get it. And Bizzle putting it wide right into Fuego as he gets back with the boost. Long bomb will be good as Fuego puts one off the backboard. Follows it up. 5-1 now as the Blizzard looking unlikely to make some heroics here in Game 3. Curtis saying his transformer turned off, and that's probably bad, as either somebody hit a switch they weren't supposed to, or something bad has happened to our albino play-by-play caster. No matter, I'm still here, which means the stream's still here. Game 3 almost done here as we get past the 4-minute mark, 1 minute left on the clock. Blizzard looking for a couple of more. Sean not going to have enough boost to get up for that one there. Was really well positioned if he could have held himself in the air, but not enough boost in the tank to keep that one up. Comes back, takes that one away from Mbizzle, who's lined up for it. Goose has a chance. Shot out in front. Fuego just waiting for that one, and he's got 5 on the game now. 6-1 Foxes. Sean took that one away from his teammate, put it back into the corner, put it out in front. Fuego just really had to wait on that one to tap that one home as the Blizzard... Game 1 gave us all hope, but the Foxes looking like they might be a little bit too strong to be able to play this one past for spoiling. Fuego back towards his own net. Goose is in a great spot to keep this one clear. Just out to the wing, no pressure from the Blizzard. Just with a play infield, Sean is there to clear it away from the Blizzard. Held in by Fuego. This will be off the backboard in a good spot. Cleared away by Sean just briefly. Fuego again from midfield. Been all Foxes all the time this Game 3 as it'll finally fall down here. The Foxes looking for the Brazil won't get it, but they've got the 6-1 win, and they're 1 win away from a division title, from a playoff berth. That is all that they came in to this game to do. As everybody can see, Curtis has disappeared. He's been replaced by the complete opposite color that he normally is. And yeah, unfortunately, yeah, Curtis has gone by the wayside. But you can follow him on Twitter at RL_Curtis. I'll give him some free Twitter follows if I can. Just all Foxes that game. 8 shots to 2 for the orange team on that one there. And you just get the sense that the Blizzard just might not have enough in the tank to be able to get this one through. Try and pull us into the Game 5 territory that we so crave. This one might be done in 4, but we'll see. 5 minutes on the clock. That's why they play the games. Early kickoff. That one's going to go wide, but it's in a dangerous spot for the Foxes here early. Fuego waits patiently, brings that one out off a weak center. And looks to bring the ball in on the Blizzard net himself. Bizzle out to Sean, looking for the relay play. Has Goose in the center of the net, kind of backwards. Great angle! Sean finds that one. The Blizzard get a goal on the board first. Good pressure from the Blizzard here. Fuego chasing that ball back, left himself no real options to play. Goose with that straight line back to the net, didn't have enough time to turn and make the challenge when it needed to be done. So the inside post shot by Sean, good enough to get the Blizzard on the board early. Goose with an awkward clear, and Bizzle's going to attack this one here. Fuego deep, sets up for the boomer, will get the boomer downfield, but no real second follow-up there as the first play out to Goose. He's not able to control it. 50-50 win by Fuego against Sean. Has this ball deep in the Blizzard corner yet again. Bizzle looking to bring this one out of the corner. Wins 150, wins the second one against Fuego now. Sean, open net, try to get back. Little bump from Goose, slows him down just enough to earn the play as a great track back by Goose works out on that one. Now upfield, Sean off his goal line, clears that one away, looking for a big aerial touch. Doesn't get it as he drops it down, and Fuego drills it right back upfield. Looking for the bounce there. It'll come inside, just has to backflip, can't do anything with it. Gives up possession back to the Blizzard for a moment. Bizzle, low boost, trying to get this one clear. Floats by the ball, needs to get a 50 on this one as Goose still there after the first play. Go into the corner, bobble possession just a little bit. Bobbles it a second time. Sean grabs the boost, but the ball's still here as nobody really looking like they want to play that ball. Sean looking for the boomer out of the corner. Kind of scuffs that one, goes up hard against the backboard. Juggled by Fuego. Gets the backflip clear away as Bizzle was coming in. Gets a little bit too close before that ball gets played. Has to kind of reset there, try to go up over top. Past Fuego, but not past Goose. Sean looking for another angle here off the sidewall. Blocked away well by Fuego. Bizzle needs to be careful. Goose is going to mistime his jump. Bailed out of that one early, and the Blizzard getting away with that. So Bizzle wasn't in a great place to play that ball. Out in front now. Wide open net. No Foxes defense. No Blizzard offense. And Fuego with the last of his boost able to get that one clear and out of present danger. Fuego now looking for the infield pass. Can't find Goose. Just a little bit in front of him. Sean all over the field right now. Playing like a buzzsaw at the moment as he's just trying desperately to disrupt that Foxes team play that they're looking to set up. Fuego, though, one touch over. It's going to go wide. No follow-up from Goose either as he's fallen way back into his defensive end. The Blizzard have a chance to clear. Another big 50 out of Goose that time. Goes off the far post. Foxes, 2 chances out of the corner. Big bounce, though, off the baseboard for Fuego. He'll get the demo. That's important here. They have a chance to keep the pressure on now. They don't get control of the ball quickly enough. The Blizzard will get that one at least as far as Goose at the midfield. Sean up off the boards, can't do anything with that one. Goose long for Fuego, Bizzle to clear into his corner. Minute 45 to go here. Blizzard clinging to a 1-goal lead as they look to force Game 5. They look to force the Foxes to have to play that decisive game, and the Foxes don't care about that right now. Fuego from downtown will tie the game. Sean losing the wheels, coming off the boards there. He drove right across the net and tried to fly at that ball. Ends up flipping it away awkwardly and gives up a huge angle to Fuego at that center boost. Puts that one in on a dime. The Blizzard, that 1-goal lead, not quite enough for them to play it. Another chance here for Bizzle as he puts it into the offensive corner. Out in front, looking for Sean. Won't get there. Fuego able to tip that one away easily. Grabs a second, has the control. There it is! Fuego looking like he wants the playoffs as he gets 2 big goals in a short span of time. Great control out of Fuego, bringing that one down on the bounce. And keeps that one away from Sean as he tries to cut down that near post angle. 2 huge goals for the Foxes as they are now in the driver's seat. The playoffs looming large with 1:16 to go. All they must do is defend this lead. Awkward from Sean, taps that one in front of his net. Goose has a chance to put it away, and he will! Big misplay to the Blizzard, and the Foxes extend the lead to 2. Sean with that backflip just didn't trust that ball was going to go away. The Blizzard trying to fall onto that one. Nothing that they can do about it. And that one will push the Blizzard that much further away from the upset. They'll push the Foxes that much closer to a playoff berth. Front of the Foxes' net. Downfield by Fuego. They'll go coast to coast, and that's a hat trick for the captain again. 4-1 as off the backboard he goes straight upfield. The Blizzard just can't catch up to the ball. This might be the moment when the Wolves don't make the playoffs for a 2nd consecutive season. And that has got to feel a little bit terrible considering they had a chance to put it away earlier this weekend. 45 seconds to go in the Blizzard season. 45 seconds to go for the Wolves right now as they do not look likely to make the playoffs at any point here. So the Blizzard need 3 goals to bail out their Arctic Division rivals in this series. Weak ball upfield. Blizzard need this upfield as soon as humanly possible. It's not going to get there. As Fuego on the line will keep that one away and take more precious seconds off the clock. Another big play wide as Abyssal can't find the target. 10 seconds to go. 3 goals looking completely out of the picture for the Blizzard. Even more so now as it falls down. Goose will clear it away. Just over the line. No, it stays black. 1 second left. The Blizzard get 1, but it's not going to be enough. The Foxes will take the 3rd win. They will take the Arctic Division title, and they will play the Spartans next week, not this coming week, but next week, for a spot in the conference finals. Final kickoff goes. The Foxes have their 3rd win. That was all they needed. They needed 3 at minimum to pull themselves into the playoffs. They pushed the Wolves off of top spot in the Arctic Division on the final day of the regular season. And they do so with a ton of momentum coming out of that first game that they gave up in overtime. That was massive for the Foxes. They had to earn their way into it the whole way. Now it's 1 more game left for pride for the Blizzard, for pride for the Foxes. They've done exactly what they needed to do. They had to come in, they had to win. They did exactly that. And we'll see what either team has left. 1 game left of the Platinum League season. It's on your screens right now, live from Wasteland. Thank you all so much for joining us throughout the course of the season as Fuego will take this one right off the kickoff and put it in. 3 seconds gone. The Foxes continue this march. Not a lot need be said about that goal as Fuego comes through like a wrecking ball with a bushy tail and bullies that one all the way through the kickoff, all the way over the line. Sean now wanting to get this one back early. Will look for the infield touch for Abyssal. Can't get there. It's loose ball. Fuego can't find the handle. He tries to get that one at the near post. Ball still in the Blizzard corner for the moment. Fuego looking for the demo, and Sean won't get contact there. Now has to retreat back. Will take the ball away from Sean, and the boost as well. Boost Goblin is El Fuego Rojo as he comes flying down that wing, gets the ball, gets the boost, takes your girl while he's at it. And that one is going to lead to another Foxes goal as from the backside, Goose just going up over the top of both Blizzard players. Man, the run on the backtrack by Fuego to get all the boost and the ball away from Sean, pull the Blizzard so far out of position, be able to defend that one, and then Goose with the win at midfield, able to take that one away. Another dangerous ball here in the Blizzard end. It's going to fall out in front. Sean gets contact, but Goose's follow-through will clean that one up. 3-0 here as the Blizzard really just want the beating to stop. The Foxes, they don't want this one on tiebreakers. They want to win the division outright. They can do that one for sure. 4-1 series win would do that. They'd be a game up on the Wolves. And the Foxes end now. The Blizzard want to bring this one back to a respectable scoreline in Game 5. Fuego, though, wants nothing of that. Takes it out to midfield, and Goose will pick it up. Goose on the angle. Big dunk. Gets a shot out of it. Fuego in position. Won't get there. Sean downtown. Nothing the Foxes can do, and there is the response goal we wanted. The Blizzard cut it down to a 2-goal deficit. Almost dead center up Main Street on the clear from Sean. Nothing that Goose could do to get back. The ball was well past him before he could get there. And that is 2 goals left on the board for the Blizzard to make up. We saw it happen in Game 4. Score 1, make Foxes angry. We'll see if that carries forward here now that they've got the pressure off their shoulders. Sean with a 50-50. This is floating towards the net. Foxes have to be careful. They won't be, as Mbizzle will get his first of the game. First in a while, too, as he comes in big on this floating ball over top of the Foxes' defense. Good shot by Mbizzle, getting that inside the post there. Foxes lead down to 1. We'll see if that pushes them forward, if that prompts them to do a little bit more here. Big bump by Sean, wins the boost. The ball falls onto Mbizzle. Both Blizzard players are going to let this one go by them. Fuego will pick this one up and bring it into the corner. Offensive boost grab, loses out to the ball. Will fall to Goose, who has to pick up the boost, but Fuego coming back in the rotation. Takes out Sean, and Mbizzle doesn't read this play from Goose. Pass up in front there, Mbizzle off the backboard will actually get good contact. Gets it past Fuego, who's coming in, expecting a completely different line on the ball, but no real ability to get that upfield from Mbizzle. Still in the Blizzard corner. Trying to get this one out. Blizzard finally getting this one upfield now. Ball's into the Foxes' corner, though. Fuego, great control. Trying to bring this one out. Big bump. Loses out, but will get the boost in the far corner. Awkward bounce, though. Blizzard are well positioned to keep this one away. Halftime here, Game 5. In a game that doesn't matter for the standings, but the Foxes want to say that they didn't have to win the division on tiebreakers. They won it outright. Blizzard have something to say about that, as Sean will put this one out. Cross for Mbizzle, doesn't get the contact on it. Sean doesn't turn in time, and Goose will put it up away. Goose near post, looking for the little cheeky play. Cleared away well by Mbizzle as he gets back in time. No boost for the Blizzard right now as they need to get this one clear. Still down a goal here, 2 minutes left. Shot by Fuego right into the breadbasket for Mbizzle. Again, Mbizzle low boost here. Can't really get this ball away with power. You don't want to do that with Fuego in that backfield, just waiting for these chances to bring this up. Waterfall play down. Fuego doesn't quite read the fall correctly, and Sean with a chance to clear it away. Goose will keep this one in. Mbizzle looking for the infield on Sean. Good relay play up. Fuego's backwards to this play. Sean can't find the angle. Goes wide into the far corner as the Blizzard still pressing to find the equalizing goal. Late challenge from Mbizzle will open up the shooting lane. Sean can't get there. Had to go for boost. And the drift in from Mbizzle leaves the shooting lane for Goose, and they take the lead back to 2. Sean, you can see him with the stutter step coming out of the corner. Just could not get the bounce on to be able to clear that ball away. The Blizzard are going to fall down here, back 2 goals. In their corner again, they need to get this one upfield if they want a chance at winning Game 5. To salvage one last positive note for a otherwise forgettable Season 6. Still in their end for the moment here as Goose will come in on the rotation. As it 1 bounce out of the corner, 2 bounces out to Fuego, 3 bounces will be the shot from Fuego, but Sean calmly away into his own corner. Just ahead of the Foxes here as they both track back following this ball. No touch from Sean to bring that one down away from the momentum of the 2 Foxes chasing him down. 40 seconds to go. Sean can't line that one up to get the shot. Goes right past it. And Bizzle, no challenge as he misses that one. Fuego over the top into the far corner. Touch out for Goose. They're going to put this away. Fuego, extra touch so they didn't need to take. The Blizzard have a chance to come back the other way. Long ball from Sean, ran out of boost, went to try and grab some, but all the players coming back down that right wing side towards the Foxes net. Nothing doing as the Foxes get possession back. Pull shot and Bizzle into Sean. Can't get the challenge away. And the last 10 seconds of Season 6 ticking off the clock here. The ball in the Blizzard end. No challenge there. Fuego will put one in. They'll take the division lead outright with a 4-1 win. They'll finish 31-29 on the season. And they will play again against the Spartans in the conference semifinals 2 weeks from now. Check your local listings. We'll post them on Twitter once we've got everything sorted out. But we've got some stuff to attend to coming up first. This coming weekend, the wildcards set to play. We saw the one team set it up last night, or earlier on in the series. We saw the other team set it up last night. As it'll be the Demolition sneaking in the Orange Conference. They'll play the Flames for the Orange Conference wildcard spot. They will end up playing the Elite in the Rhinos, excuse me, in the Orange Conference semifinals. The winner of that one. The winner of the Jets and the Sharks, the Blue Conference wildcard rematch to set things up for Season 6, as both of those teams played in the Season 5 wildcard. The Sharks getting the better of the day. The reward was a date with the eventual champions in the Ducks. The Ducks, speaking of them, not in the playoffs. They don't have a chance to three-peat here as the Hawks pipped them to the division title, and the Jets taking away that wildcard spot on the final day of the regular season. I don't know if we've got a third series scheduled. We were working on moving the Hurricanes and the Wizard back to fill that last spot. So I'm going to throw this over to break here, see if I can find somebody who I can actually get in the booth here. And if we can't, I'll come back, and I'm just going to throw it over to a host. But if we don't see you again, guys, thank you so much for watching. But stick tight. I'll let you know what's going on in a couple of seconds here.
Everything is new to me, sleepless in a distant dream, slowing up the speed of time. Don't let me crash down tonight. I just wanna feel what I feel, what I feel, when it's just you and me. I'm falling on my knees just to see if I can still bleed. 'Cause with you I'm superhuman. Hope it's not a grand delusion. So keep me in this state of mind. Tell me that it's real.